Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Today, we are going to continue our Ancient Civilization series by looking at the origins of Hinduism and Buddhism. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. All right, let's roll. Two major religions, Hinduism and Buddhism, emerged in ancient India. Although Hinduism grew out of the overlapping religious ideas of diverse groups, all Hindus share basic beliefs. One force, Brahman, is the basis of everything. People have an essential self, or Atman. Their goal is to achieve moksha, or union with Brahman. Because most cannot achieve moksha in one life, reincarnation allows people to continue working toward moksha through several lifetimes. Karma affects a person's fate in the next life, and people who act correctly are reborn closer to Brahman. By following dharma, or personal religious and moral duties, people can escape the cycle of death and rebirth. One part of dharma is ahimsa, or nonviolence, toward all people and things. Hinduism was connected to a system of castes, or social groups. This system included strict rules for every part of life. People in higher castes were believed to be more spiritually pure. The lowest caste was considered untouchable. Despite its inequalities, the caste system ensured a stable social order by giving people a sense of identity. Each caste had a role in Indian society. Siddhartha Gautama was born a Hindu prince in 563 BC. When Gautama became aware of human suffering, he left his home to search for answers. Eventually, he believed he understood the cause and cure for suffering. He became known as the Buddha, or the Enlightened One. The Buddha taught the Four Noble Truths, which explain life as suffering and give ways to overcome it. The fourth truth is to follow the Eightfold Path. The Eightfold Path includes right aspirations and directs people in achieving the goals of a moral life and enlightenment. Buddhists strive to achieve nirvana, or union with the universe and release from the cycle of death and rebirth. Buddhism and Hinduism share many beliefs. However, Buddhism teaches people to seek enlightenment personally, rather than through priests or gods. It also rejects the caste system and teaches that everyone can reach nirvana. Buddhism spread throughout Asia, but gradually broke into two sects, or subgroups, with differing beliefs. Buddhism remained very popular in Asia, but declined in India. Hinduism there absorbed some Buddhist ideas. Okay, now let's recap. Hinduism and Buddhism, the spiritual headliners of ancient India, emerged with some shared vibes, but took different paths. Hinduism, a mashup of diverse traditions, believes in Brahman, the ultimate force, and achieving moksha, union with Brahman, though it might take a few lifetimes of reincarnation to get there. It's all about karma, dharma, and avoiding bad vibes, ahimsa. Meanwhile, the caste system kept things orderly, if not exactly fair. Enter Siddhartha Gautama, a Hindu prince who had a midlife crisis, ditched his palace, and became the Buddha after discovering the cure for suffering. His Four Noble Truths and Eightfold Path offered a DIY guide to enlightenment, no priests or caste system required. Buddhism spread far and wide, but eventually became less of a hit in India, while Hinduism borrowed some Buddhist beats. Think of it as the OG remix of ancient spirituality. There you have it, folks. That is the origins of Hinduism and Buddhism, nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. This channel wants to become enlightened. Help it out by gently tapping those like and subscribe buttons for me. Say something zen in the comments down below. See y'all next time on Nutshelled History.